guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hiking the Island. On today's video, I've decided to do another request. This time is again from Tiago. You suggested to do the trail to Penhad'aguia, and this is what I'm actually going to do. There's 3 ways to go to the sightseeing that is our goal for today. One is through a levada, one is going around the mountain, or the other one that is the fastest one. But that one, although it is the shortest way, it is also the harder way. So we decided to do the bigger one, which is the one with the levada. Again, this is the first for me, so I will find out this path for you. Together we will find what is the advantages and disadvantages of this hike. Maybe on the next video or in the future I will do the other way to get to this sightseeing. We are at the moment in Porto da Cruz. An interesting trivia about this place is its name, which means the Port of the Cross. This name came from the way the first discoveries were made on the island of Madeira. The colonists began by researching the south of the island from Ponta de São Lourenço to Ponta do Pargo, thus returning to Mexico from the north side of the island. On their last exploration site, the sailors and explorers raised a cross made of sticks collected in the river. This cross may have disappeared over time, but its symbolism has remained in the name of the village. So let's get to it. Sirius, vai, here. Da. Da. Que vai?
Vai dar?
Yeah, Sirius. Up here is Penhad'aguia. Since the first water drops coming down the mountains, the streams went around what is now the remaining mountain of an otherwise volcanic complex. Since these streams found a lot of dirt on their way, a lot of stone was also carried away. But not Penhad'aguia. This great mound has been surviving the impacts of the water since its beginning. Either it was the water coming down the streams or the water crushing against its base from the ocean. Penhad'aguia is a marvel to behold. Thanks to this mound, we can now imagine today how many layers of lava this volcanic complex might have had. The feijão that you can find on its base was created in 1992, and it is the most recent feijão existing in Madeira. After the discovery of the island, more people from Portugal started coming from Madeira to take care of the land, either to work the land for agriculture or to work on the sugar, wine, or cereal crops that were important in the first centuries of Madeira. South side was first transformed for agriculture since it was sunnier. Porto da Cruz was the first village in the north that began to be explored for the creation of farmland. My biggest concern on this hike was how steep this climb really was, and if Sirius was going to make it. He managed to climb, but he was getting tired by the minute. I was afraid I was pushing him too much. And then another thought came to my mind. We eventually would reach a point where we would have to come back. How in hell was I going to convince a tired dog to make it to the bottom, going down those steep climbs? We finally did it. We got to the top of the sightseeing and we can have this really beautiful sight from Porto da Cruz and also a little bit from in the direction of Ponta de São Lourenço, if you can see it here. It took a while. It was hard to get up all over here. It is a technical hike, but all in all, it was worth doing it. It is, as Tiago said, a little bit of a climb. It's not this little bit, it's this little bit. We made it, so it's all good. For this, it was worth it. So after I was done vlogging and I let the guys do their business with the drone, I thought it was time to do some monkey business. And I meant it quite literally. But eventually it was time to face the thing that I was dreading the most, only to be surprised by my dog. He was waiting, he was agile, and most important of all, he was listening to me. Which is always very important in this kind of situations. And because of that, coming down was being easier than I thought. Sirius? Keiner. Bist du müde? Kannst du nicht mehr? Siehst, komm. Komm. Komm, Kleiner. Kom zu Mama. No. Oh, non va tentare adesso. Really? Come on. Yeah.
Sirius, bell!
Nein,
Bell!
nicht bellen. Kein Bellen, nein. Sirius, fester.
Bell!
Ja,
Bell!
gut
Fester!
gemacht.
Bell, 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 Bell! Bell!
Nein, Sirius. Oh, oh. Bleib, Sirius. We finally finished our hike. It was more technical from the usual hikes that we do. Need to settle down just a little bit. There were some parts there that I had to help myself with my hands to get up. These aren't those kind of tours that are marked, so you have to really be aware where you're going and to know exactly if you're going in the right direction or not. A good thing to use is the same program that I use, which is AllTrails. AllTrails can track your information. You can do your hiking log beforehand, or if you want, you can also record it while you are walking. It depends on what kind of activities that you prefer. AllTrails will help you a lot, and you don't have to pay for it. Of course, if you want more features from the program or from the application, of course, you can always pay for it, but you don't need to. We had to climb about, I would say, 200 meters if I'm not mistaken, in less than 1 kilometer. That meant it was a really steep hike. When you get up there, then you have to go a little down and just a little up, and then you will find this really beautiful sightseeing. Come here, come here. Sit. And look who found a little puppy to play. I don't think it's a puppy, but still. Sirius, hold on. Just smell him out. But stay there. Fine, Sirius. Holy life, little friend. Oh, someone is going to pee. This is my smell. Not my kind of dog, but he's cute. I know you want to play, but Mama needs to finish her... Yes! Mama needs to finish her video, and you need to stay calm. Just a little bit. This time, I want you to comment which type of situation happened to you that it was not exactly as you planned. Tell me if it went right or if it went wrong. Like those spontaneous occurrences that usually sometimes does happen. And also leave a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that so you can see the upcoming videos. I'll see you next time. Bye!